Hey, James Holland, creator of CoachComeback.com and founder of This Stuff Really Works. And fair warning, this is not going to be my normal, happy, upbeat, motivational, positive, jovial messages like it normally is. There is explicit language, so if you're the type of person where foul language bothers you, like it does me, you're probably going to want to stop this video. So, fair warning. So, here we are. Just another regular day in business for James, and I'm wrapping up my day. Got all the important business stuff out of the way early, and so now this is the time where I usually try to do my best to catch up on emails. So, I'm checking my emails, trying to respond, messages, private messages, and checking. And just this morning, I did episode 6 of my morning catch up, morning podcast I just started on SoundCloud. And then I emailed it out to my list, my newsletter subscribers, followers, buyers, whatever, some kind of way. I mail out to people who are on my list. So as I'm catching up on responses to my emails, I see this one from Garland Baker. And it says, another effing spammer buying trading leads from the Warrior Forum. Effing spammer F. So he's quite poetic. Um, Obviously, Mr. Garland. So, immediately, of course, I feel bad. I'm thinking, how did I email this person? How did he get on my list? That's awful. I mean, no one likes being talked to like this. You never want it to get messages like this. And so immediately I'm frantic, panicking, trying to figure out how in the world I'm emailing someone who doesn't want to be getting my email. So I'm in the middle of about to type an apology, like, I don't know how you got on my list. I don't know why I would have emailed you. I didn't buy any leads from Warrior Forum, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. So, but this was the email I just mailed out. Why I would, try to send someone spam to listen to me talk on a podcast. Usually, spam is trying to sell something or whatever. It makes no sense. Respond like this. So I'm digging to the bottom of it. So I take his little email and I copy it and I search my email, and sure enough, I see Garland Baker sent you $7. The date is off the screen, but it is December 9th. So I click it, and that's his email. Hello, Coach Comeback. Garland Baker sent you money December 9th. So I'm still a little confused as to how he doesn't know who I am and actually cursing me out for emailing him. So I do a little bit more investigating. So I go to Warrior Forum, which is where the most of my internet marketing products, Warrior Plus is the merchant account that I sell through. So they have an awesome lookup where you can search email and see if they who bought your product. So I search, and look at that. Sure enough, he actually bought the product, because the only way I mail to someone who gets on my list is you either had to sign up or you bought something from me, and that's who I mail out. So, sure enough, not a mistake. He's on my list because he actually bought my product. He sent me money. So, um, pretty angry to jump to conclusions and say respond like that when he actually paid for my product. Um, so it even gets better. I mean, man, it just gets better. So I follow this email. So I'm trying to find out who it is on the Warrior Forum. So I search, and I find his profile. And here's the person. This is his username, GemPub. He goes by Gary on most of his stuff, but he's even currently online, probably buying someone else's product. So I wanted to send him a message like, you actually paid for my product, and I was actually looking him up, so I make sure I ban and block him and never email him again, obviously. But this is what gets funnier is not only did he buy my product, um, which you could see, he purchased it. He sent me money, so that's why he's on my list. He's on my list because he bought my product, so I email people who bought my product. Go to make it even funnier, and I hope this fits on the screen. Well, not as funny as I hoped. If you can see this, he actually, that's that same username, he actually signed up as an affiliate for the product. He loved it so much, he signed up as an affiliate, sent 92 people, promoted it, and made sales. So made money on my product. The one that's cussing me out and calling me a spammer has actually purchased my product and promoted it. Um, and it's just, they say don't let one, bad apple get to you and wipe out all the other positive ones. And there's a level to that I say you're right. But I know I've been talking about it for a little while, saying that why I kind of want to get away from internet marketing and the whole make money and targeting and marketing. And I have some pretty close contacts and great friends I've made in this business um, over the time, and they've told me I shouldn't leave it because um, that there's people who whose lives I've changed, and those emails I do enjoy, and I have a folder I said I keep of the people who've told me I've absolutely changed their lives in a positive way, and I do love that, and that's why I keep doing it. So when I say I'm going to get out of it, I have friends that tell me I'm so good at it, and it would be a loss of service to this industry, and I appreciate hearing that. But then also these same friends when I'm talking to them who are been doing internet marketing for a long time, they tell me, oh, that just comes with the business. You just get used to it. And I say, nay, nay, no. You don't get used to that. You never get used to getting emails and talked to like that. And the thing is, um, it's almost daily in this industry. Yeah, it's almost daily. I get positive emails too, but what you don't understand is I get comments, some sort of angry comment about something or some angry message. They're usually not as blatant and as bad as Mr. Gary here, who actually bought my product. But it's pretty often I have to defend myself or respond to something that, was totally unwarranted. And when I was doing coaching and personal development, and even I'm writing, so getting back to my writing and fiction, I never had to deal with stuff like this. Never, never, ever, ever in personal development, self help, did I get emails like this from people. Yeah, you may have gotten your bad email every now and then, but never as angry and rude as some of the people from Warrior Forum and internet marketing. And again, I'm not saying it's everyone in general. I'm saying this market has everyone so jaded and so skeptical of any good people that they just believe that there's no one out there, that everything has to be a scam. And I'm constantly working to prove I'm not a scammer before I've even done anything. Um, and the thing is, I don't have to put up with it. I really, really don't. I'm I was lucky enough that over these years of struggling and figuring out, I figured out how to market, how to create a business where I know I can rebuild a business in any topic that I want, um, and any topic that I'm passionate about. And things like this cause me to lose the passion that I once had for helping people in this industry. It's like if 90% if 90% of it is good, but then that 10% every other day where I get these messages. So put it like this: if you were with a partner, um, if you were in a relationship, and 95% of the time your partner is loving, sweet, and the nicest person ever, but 5% of the time They were physically abusive, verbally talk to you bad, or beat the crap out of you. I mean, would you go, it's just part of something to deal with. That other 95% is awesome. So I will just overlook it. And the sad thing is there are people who do actually believe that and overlook the 5% of abuse and deal with this because they say, oh, well, he's good all the time. He's just, it was just bad those one or few times. So yeah, these kinds of emails are clearly the 10%. It's not the entire industry by no means, but um, I don't like emails like this. Just so you know, especially when it's from a customer who bought my freaking product. Um, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm making this video or why I'm sharing this with you, but this might be close to the final straw. I just might be done with this industry. Um, I don't know. I was having a good day, and now I let this one email kind of throw me off. Anyway, that's all I got. I got nothing else.